It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started. Hello, welcome to Fuck Yeah Friday. I'm so happy you're here. You're fucking awesome. Do you know that? Do you tell yourself that? You are amazing. If you're not watching this on YouTube, I look you right in the eye. I'm like, you are amazing. If you're listening to this, I'm looking at you from the sky. You are amazing. So as you know, I share one of yours, I share one of mine. So here we go. So first one is from Lisa. She has a TLDR. Lisa is in our Elevate round 3. So Elevate is my mentorship for Pilates instructors, and she's in the 3rd round. And this is her TLDR first, and then I'll share the whole win because it's not too long to read. So she's like, I got to crow. First, I got to meet my Pilates partner, Crystal, and was blessed with a fantastic session. I was feeling so grateful to have her model for me how to get me moving. So what happened, just side note, her partner, Crystal, was teaching her. Okay. Back to her win, to get me moving into my body with a sense of ease and knowing she's exactly the teacher I aspire to be. And when it was my turn, I just allowed myself to be as I was without putting myself down. That's my little win. This is my big win. All right. This is her big win. Are you ready? So she watched herself teach. I need to tell you a little side note. In Elevate, I have them do assessments. They have to film themselves and themselves teaching, and I give feedback on their teaching. So anyways, she watched her video back and she's like, I let myself feel the cringe and to judge and notice what I wanted to change and see all the things I could improve. In parentheses, hello, overcuer, all over the place. Let me tell you all the things verbose teacher that I am, in parentheses. During this process, so many things came up, such a sense of shame of not being where I expected myself to be on my teaching journey. I started teacher training at Balanced Body in 2017 and finished in 2019. The story I was telling myself was that I have been at this for 5 years. Why am I not a better teacher? I watch all these younger teachers doing their teacher training at different places, and then they kill it leading the class and owning it. I'm jealous and admiration at their ability to cue with clarity and move bodies, where I'm just now feeling solid enough. And then it dawned on me, have you really been teaching for 5 years? Not really. Hello, pandemic. 5 years elapsed in diminished teaching hours to practically nothing. Have I really done all the things or to improve my teaching? Emphatically, no. I jumped and I figured it out on a lonely process. Did I shadow teachers? Hardly. Did I ask for feedback on my teaching? Maybe once or twice. Did I take my own class? Hell no. And this is what surprised me most of all. Despite the uncomfortable exercise of watching myself, it made me so happy because this whole process has already been so informative. Plus, I now get to do all the things in this supportive environment. And then I remembered the hard stuff. Becoming a better teacher wasn't a priority until recently, because I was caring for my mom, whose breast cancer had metastasized when she passed away in December 2021. Oh yeah, that. And all this to say, becoming a better teacher is fucking hard and courageous. So yay to all of us for signing up on this journey. I'm so being it with all of you and happy dancing. Lisa, you're fucking awesome. I'm so happy you're part of round 3. And this is exactly, like, your win is exactly why Elevate exists. You're exactly who I brought this for, because my goodness, very few people have had a training journey that is ideal. And also we see things in others that they're not seeing in themselves, and we put them on a pedestal and we don't realize how fucking awesome we are. So thank you for sharing this. I also have one more win because I do need to update you on the journey of Allison. So y'all remember her FYFs because I've been sharing them along the way, and y'all, she applied for her position at Washington University. She asked for what she wanted, and she was like, oh, I went on the interviews and all the things. and she was afraid that they didn't go so great. But then she got the job. She got it. So then what'd she do? She immediately put her notice in, took a 2-week vacation to see her husband, who's in another country for a while, and is going to be starting a job that's exactly what she wanted. So she played that remember when game, and it worked. So maybe you should too. Okay, so now let me tell you my win. So my win, y'all, is this. We had these trips planned for us to go to a wedding in Philly. We had to go to Korea. As you know, I've been telling you about these wins. You also know about my win about going to Connecticut. And I had said yes, even though I had all these things coming up. Also, we had hired this amazing company to help us with a project that we wanted to do. And that meant I had to do more filming. So for me to film, the amount of content we film for our companies in a month is about 70 pieces of content. And that doesn't include all the tutorials I refilm when I do flashcards, which I was doing. So in the month of April, I not only filmed all of April's 70 pieces of content, I also finished filming all the exercise tutorials for the chairs flashcards, which are shipping in June. And I filmed all of May's content. Yes, all of that. And as I'm recording this for you, I just wrapped up the stuff I had to film for this company. And I have to tell you, there was a couple times when this part of me that I've been trying to let go of, who's gets a little perfectionist about things when things don't go well and gets a little freaked out that's not going to work out. And I almost sabotaged myself. Well, I didn't do it. And I finished it all. I'm so fucking proud of it. And I share this with you because it is a journey to get your stuff done. It's a journey. And when their pressure is on, you can be so hard on yourself and the content. And you're like, why am I doing this? I'm just going to procrastinate. You know what? I'm not even fucking going to do it. And I was like, no, I committed to doing all these things so I could have a vacation when I went to Jeju. I have this dream and I met the right people at the right time. And I told them, if they want to work with me, they have to do X, Y, and Z because I have to be able to get it done before I go. And so I set the bar and they're like, here, we're at the bar. And then I had to meet the bar and I did it and it wasn't easy. I'm so proud of myself and the team. I'm sharing this as a win with you because there are so many things you want to do and it's so easy to get in your own way because the mic needs to be recharged or it's not good enough. So you think, or there's just not enough time in air quotes. And my dear, there is. You can make the time. If you care about it enough, I bet you could let go of something. Remember that one guest we had who was like, you have to have a bucket list. Like, what are you going to say? Fuck that. I'm not doing it. So you can do the things that are on your bucket list. So thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me share wins of people in my communities. Thank you for letting me share my win to help inspire you to share your win. And by the way, I want to hear your wins and I want to share your wins on the next FYF. So make sure you send them to me. And so we can share them with other people and inspire other people to take messy action, ditch perfection, and be it till you see it.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day. Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Kroll.
It is produced and edited by the epic team at Diseño.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Chofi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals and Semena Velazquez for our transcriptions.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all the content to our website, and finally to Meredith Crowell for keeping us all on point and on time.